Marsh, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on the Giants trading Dexter Lawrence for Cincinnati's number 10 pick. First time in a long time we've had a non-quarterback traded for a top 10 pick, especially this close to the draft. So what did you make of that trade, and who do you think won it?
Yeah, I thought it was a great trade by the Giants. The Bengals, yeah, they get a key piece on defense. They get a leader, they get a captain. They were missing all of that, especially with Trey Hendrickson walking out the door. But I think when you look at it holistically, the Bengals needed to make an aggressive move that was going to make a splash in the media, because Joe Burrow was hinting at, y'all have to do something or this is possibly going to get ugly. And all their money's on the offensive side of the ball, which I don't know why he's bitching, because they supported him as about as good as they could on that side. However, with the Giants getting a number 10 pick for a nose tackle, that's insane value, especially when you have the 5th overall pick too, and don't want to get too far into it. But the reality is you're going to have your pick of Sonny Styles, one of the 2 pass rushers, and Reese and Bailey, or Jeremiah Love at 5. One of those is falling to you. All of them are can't miss, in my opinion. But if David Bailey, Jeremiah, or Sonny Styles is there at 5, I mean, that's a huge win. And then if you get to 10 and a guy like Jordan Tyson's there, all of a sudden you've nailed the draft. It's not to mention you've got, pick 37 or something like that in the second round too. So I thought it was a brilliant move by them. They don't have to pay big money for a nose tackle. They get 10th overall pick. I think the Giants won the trade.
Yeah, I do too. I think that the number 10 pick is a lot to give up. I do think that Dexter Lawrence is a tad underrated based on just the raw stats that he puts up. I saw that Warren Sharp put out a tweet last week right after it happened. It was basically, hey, the impact that Dexter Lawrence has is a little greater than what you're going to see in tackles for loss or sacks or pressures even. You look at the team defensive stats for the Giants over the last 3 years, it is a night and day difference what that defense has done when Dexter Lawrence is on the field versus the splits when he's off the field. He eats up double teams, he gets pressure up the middle, he forces quarterbacks to get rid of the ball before they want to, and I think he is an excellent player that will absolutely help the Bengals. That being said, they could have had a stud of a defensive player at the number 10 pick for about $30 million over the next 4 years. He's a bigger guy. Bigger guys don't recover as quickly, so you got injury risk at the cost of an extra $70 million, $14 million a year is what the Bengals are going to be spending on Dexter Lawrence versus a Caleb Downs or Mansour Delane.
I see Harbaugh going and getting Downs at 10 if he's still there as well, and just trying to copy that Kyle Hamilton role. I know he's not the identical player, but just having that guy in the middle for the defense, I feel like that they're going to go defense.
Like I said, if you get one of those pass rushers or Sonny Styles at 5, I mean, if Downs is there at 10, I'll be surprised. But that's a run the pick to the podium situation. But if you look at it too, imagine taking a Mansour Delane. Mansour Delane's one of the most polished prospects in this draft. But then also a guy like Reuben Bain. There's the short arms and whatever, but the dude is thick and he just lifts offensive linemen off their feet. He's got a nasty chop move. I think he will still be a very wrecking presence on the defensive line. Stack Sonny Styles behind him. It's like you could make a huge change to that defense in about 30 minutes of real time.